In today's video, we are going to go over 6.1 training assessment B. So this is all about solving equations that are rational exponents that are in the exponent part. So the first thing you need to do for number 1 is get the same base. So if you have a smaller number like 8 and you have a bigger number like 5, 12, see if 8 will work. So if you do 8 caret 1, 8 caret 2, 8 caret 3, notice that we're getting bigger and all of a sudden we got it. We got the 512. So we can rewrite 512 raised to the third power. Now, since I don't have to do anything to this base, I'm just going to write it down. And then this exponent gets written down. And then drop down the equal sign. So we don't need the bases. So now we have this equation, x over 4 minus 6 equals, multiply, 3 times x is 3x over 4. So we're going to take these, we don't need this 8 anymore. So we're going to do the 3x over 4. Now notice my fractions have the same denominator. So I'm going to multiply everything by 4. If you need to, LCM 4, comma 4, but that's just going to get you the same answer. So 4 times 1x is 4x. Divide by 4 gets me 1x. 4 times negative 6 gives me that negative 24. And then 4 times 3x is 12x. Divided by 4 gets me 3x. Now we need to move the variables over to one side. We're left with negative 24 equals 2x, which ends up being a one-step. So here we have x equals negative 12. Now for problem number 2, this is a little different. So 216. So we just have to play around with it. Will 6 work? It does. It works with one of them. And I just guessed 6. It's all about guessing and checking. I don't know if the 6 will work for the 1296. So let's just keep going. And it does. 6 to the third can replace 216. 6 to the fourth can replace 1296. And you can keep guessing. You can do 12 to the fifth. 2 to the fifth. 2 to the ninth. No, that's too big. You can keep going. 2 wouldn't work. So I know my 6 does. So it's all about guessing and checking. So I'm going to replace 216 with 6 to the third. And I'm going to replace 1296 with 6 to the fourth. Now these are my exponents. So I have to make sure that I wrap them up in parentheses. So we have 6x minus 4. And then x minus 2. We finally have the same base, so we can just bring down the exponents so we can solve. I'm going to multiply. We got 18x minus 12 equals 4x minus 8. And then it becomes a problem where we have to move the variables over. So this gets us 14x minus 12 equals negative 8. Add 12 on both sides. So negative 8 plus 12 gets you 4. Divide by 14. Make sure that you simplify. 4 over 14 can be simplified to 2 over 7. Now in number 3, if we multiply the same base, we can add the exponents. So we're going to add the first exponent, 3x plus 6, plus 2x equals 4. We're going to combine like terms. It's going to be 5x plus 6 equals 4. And then minus 6 on both sides. And then now it's a one step. Now, when we multiply, like I said, we add the exponents, but here we're dividing. Since we're dividing, we're going to subtract. So negative 1x plus 2 equals 5, minus 2, divide by negative 1. And then lastly, for number 4, all we're doing is rewriting. We have 3. This goes up over 5. And then the base will stay inside the radical. We're going to kick the 4 out. So it's the fourth root of n to the third power. So those are the problems going over 1 through 5. I'm sorry, I misnumbered this. 1 through 6. So please email me if you have any more specific questions for me. Thanks, everybody.